Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. I want to talk with you today about the power of rehearsing. We think of rehearsing for a performance, a job interview, a wedding toast, but rehearsing can be helpful in other situations. For example, events such as a date, a work gathering, or a party. Here's how you might rehearse. Picture how you'd like to be at that when you first meet, your posture, your facial expression, your gait, and rehearse that, maybe in front of a mirror. If you're worried you're going to be boring or have nothing to say, pretend you had, say, 1 minute to talk about something interesting. What would it be? Something you're looking forward to, an observation about current events, something funny or surprising or otherwise interesting that happened to you. Are you afraid of being asked something? For example, at a work TGIF, you might be afraid that a coworker is going to ask you about your progress on some project, which, as it happens, is stalled. Your rehearsal might first consist of writing down a response that's honest, yet suggests that you're competent. For example, well, we've had a couple of setbacks, but moving forward, I'm cautiously optimistic. Rehearse that a couple of times, but don't memorize it. Not only would that make you sound scripted, chances are their question's going to be at least slightly different, and if you're wedded to your script, you're likely to fumble. If you're worried about over-drinking, rehearse what you would do. Nurse that drink, or even ask for a non-alcoholic beverage. Are you worried about overeating? In advance, when that mouth-watering food isn't there to reduce your willpower, imagine how you'd feel physically and psychologically if you porked out. Now think about what you'd want your plate to look like. How full? How calorific? How about the dessert plate? In the heat of the moment, you may not perform quite as planned, but you'll likely do better than you otherwise would have. Another area in which rehearsals can be helpful are in difficult conversations. Maybe you're dreading having to ask a loved one to change, or to talk with someone whose political view passionately differs from yours. Your rehearsal might include everything from avoiding the topic to direct confrontation. But it's easier in any event to decide in advance what to do. How could you word it so that the wise one within you would be pleased afterwards? Or what if you have to have a potentially fraught conversation with your boss? Whether it's for a performance review, you want to ask for a raise, or you have to apologize for a mistake. Run through your pitch and, importantly, how you would respond to a negative response. For example, in a performance review, what would you say if your boss was unexpectedly critical of a weakness that you thought was no big deal? Consider writing a model answer and ad-lib based on that. A final example of where rehearsal can be helpful is medical appointments. Many people are anxious at a healthcare appointment, whether it's for physical health or mental health. That makes it hard to really listen and easy to forget what you want to ask. Your rehearsal could consist simply of a list of what you want to ask about and bring that with you. So, do you have an upcoming event that might benefit from a rehearsal or two? In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.